Ahoy, mates.
Good morning. Well,
Back on, well,
good afternoon.
just turned afternoon. So we are back for day 2 on board Jewel of the Seas.
Yeah.
And bit of a late start this day.
Yeah.
Just catching up on some Z's. We've been working hard getting ready for this cruise. Just taking our time and relaxing. This is a day at sea, so not really much on the docket.
Yeah.
We do know that we're gonna go see Venom later, which is awesome because we haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, we're gonna check out the movie theater, which will be cool. We saw the the cool entrance to it.
Yeah, we showed you that yesterday in the day 1 vlog.
So we'll actually go inside.
So, just wrapped up eating some grub up at Windjammers. By the way, this may be our favorite Windjammers buffet we've experienced on any Royal Caribbean ship, just for the sheer fact that it's never that crowded. And there's plenty of seats, plenty of window seats, which is great.
It's smaller. It's not as big like square footage as in like where you get the food, but there's not as many stations that repeat. So there's still a pretty good variety, even though it's smaller, which is nice.
That is nice. Hey, there's our buddy. Hey! If you guys saw our day 1 vlog, that's our server from last night inside Giovanni's table. So
yeah,
he's a cool
really
guy.
Nice.
So now that we finished eating, we're gonna head into the Safari Club. We're gonna shoot some stick.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Getting set up here. Hit the billiards. Chelsea's getting them racked up, so you can see we have 2 very large tables here, 1 and 2, and these are self-leveling. They call it the gyro table, and you can read about how that works here. It's pretty interesting. If you don't know if it'll actually show up on the camera, but the table tilts and moves with the ship's movement to keep the balls from rolling around. So you can play even when you're at sea and the ship's moving. So that's pretty cool.
Matt always breaks because I can't.
Matt doesn't do it so hot either.
Matt's way better at it than Chelsea. Solid
she is. Oh, thanks for the assist.
I double helped you. I was just trying to break them up a little.
Double assist. I'll take it.
You're welcome.
I'm trying to get a little tricky here. Watch it.
Oh,
I did it. Just didn't get the angle.
It looked impressive. All you have to do is jump over that one.
I got the jump again. Oh!
Oh, look at you!
Go. Go.
Oh, it's so close.
Don't you go. Nice. Ooh. She's heating up. Oh boy.
And I'm more impressed because that's what I meant to do.
My days are numbered. 3 solids, 3 stripes. We're all even. And of course, that old magic 8 ball. Oh, buddy. Man. But this is a sticky wicket. Ooh, fun spin action. Just kiss the baby, I got one. Nailed it.
Nice, good job. Oh, you had the perfect idea.
Well, he only needs, yeah.
Oh.
No. The face of defeat.
Doink. You were playing much better than I, only on the technicalities of the loss. But that was fun.
It was fun. So I wanted to show you right here, the safari where we just played pool is right there through those doors. But in here is another part of the safari. It's a lounge where they do like entertainment and stuff like that. But they had an art auction in here this morning, and that's why all these easels are up. If you come around here, if the stage is right there, and right there is where we were playing pool, if you come around this corner, they have some nice seating right here next to the stage, but they also have some board games available. Looks like they have Scrabble, they have backgammon, they have some playing cards. Well, the playing cards are gone. I don't know where they're. Ooh, Sudoku. I love Sudoku. They have some trivia. Some Othello, a board game I've never heard of, and they got some Trivial Pursuit. So if you're looking to kind of relax and play a game, you can come over to the Safari and they got some options. Also too, right next to the board games, they have some books that you can check out and read, but I was kind of surprised they also have kids books in here. Some Arthur, and then they have some adult books as well. But yeah, I was kind of surprised by the kids books. So if you look here, this is where I was just showing you where they did the art auction, and right across on the other side of the room, that's where the board games were. But then if you turn over to this end, this is the very back of the ship, which I didn't realize. So you can see our trail of the sea. So that's pretty cool. I didn't realize the Safari was the very back of the ship. It's pretty cool back here. This lounge is huge. I mean, it goes on for forever. I'm pretty sure this is where they did adult karaoke last night. But it has several bars. It has a bar here, it has a bar all the way in the back there. It's huge. It's a huge venue. I see why they did the art auction back here. But yeah, it's really nice. It's a gorgeous view. Ooh, and they have a piano.
I just finished shooting some stick down at the Safari Club. That was a lot of fun. Stopped in the casino for a few minutes. Of course, we don't film in there unless the casino's closed because there was no rules. We're heading up to deck 13 now to hit the mini golf, so that'll be a lot of fun. We'll be sure to show you that. But first, we're down here on deck 12. We wanted to show you right next to the loyalty desk. Inside this like little club, you can see it says loyalty desk there. Right when you come off the elevators and stairs, there's Adventure Ocean, the kids area. But you can walk out in the middle of this room and look straight down the Centrum. I think that's about 8 decks straight down. We're on 12 and I'm pretty sure that goes down to 4.
Oh my gosh,
testing the fates. So that's pretty cool. If you're feeling brave, you can walk over it, take a look straight down, but at least come take a look at it and check it out. It's pretty cool. They do a lot of neat designs on the ship like that. They kind of take advantage of the architecture and the design and all that.
Well, it's cool because it goes straight down this chandelier that you see the whole time when you're on the ship, so that's really cool.
Up on 13 now, and it's just kind of a leisurely day at sea. So we stopped in the Vortex Lounge, which is pretty cool. We didn't know, but apparently this central bar area spins whenever it's active. I'm assuming at night, but there's lots of room in here to lounge and sit. These chairs are very comfortable, and then it's got these huge panoramic windows, and look at that. Gorgeous day at sea. So a nice leisurely, calm day to relax and rejuvenate.
Also too, like we mentioned, so this is the entrance to the Vortex. Right here, this is the entrance. And then right next to the bar, this isn't Adventure Ocean, but they have like some kid stuff out, like some toys out on like the main like stage where like people might perform or do karaoke in. So it's really nice because it's not being used as a bar during the day. It's pretty cool that they have like some extra kids stuff available sometimes.
Multi-use space.
Yeah, which is a good use of this space because it's pretty big.
Yeah. And
obviously people aren't gonna go to a nighttime bar during the day, so.
No, unless you're like us and you're just in here chilling like a villain.
Looking at the view.
Can't stop the feeling. Can't get enough of the view.
Hey Matt, what can't you stop?
The feeling in my body.
Oh no, be careful, watch out, you're close to the vortex. Oh no, he went into the vortex. How do I get you out? How did it feel going to the other side?
Like a washing machine. You guys want another spin cycle? I'm buying. 3 hours later. Alright, so mini golf was a no-go because it was absolutely slammo.
Yeah.
So we actually just went back down and played some pool for a while longer. Went up to the room, I changed clothes, and we've just been kind of chilling out for a bit. And now we're going to give Venom a go. We tried to go to the 3 o'clock showing.
Yeah.
It was slammed.
Well, we got here 5 minutes before it started, and which we thought would be enough time because usually these things don't get too packed, but it got completely full.
The cruise compass said that the cinema movie today was Ocean's 8. It was a misprint.
Yeah.
If you looked at the Times, it said Venom. This says Venom. Ocean's 8 was on deck last night. So I'm wondering how many people showed up today thinking Ocean's 8 and expecting to see Sandra Bullock.
We are Venom. And it's like, where's Sandra Bullock? I don't know.
So now we're gonna come here. We're here at the cinema now for the 6 o'clock showing.
Yeah.
We've already gone in and got our seats. There's hardly anyone in there. And I changed because right after this movie, we were heading right back down to go to Chops Grill for dinner. Let's take you inside. We'll show you the theater really quick. We're gonna be quiet. It hasn't started yet, but just to be respectful. We showed you this fun little curtain pass through. We showed you that yesterday. And you turn, and there you go. You got the screen, you got like 5 rows of seats, and then some timeout desks over there. Not sure what that's about. Very limited seating, very small. So you can see how that could easily fill up.
Yeah.
And that's what happened earlier.
And just for reference, the theater is right next to the pit stop, which is right there, through the Casino Royale.
Yep.
And then on the other side,
Choral Theater.
Yeah.
This is deck 6. Honestly, didn't even notice this until just now.
It's actually really nice.
Yeah, I like that sign a lot. You know, today has been kind of a slower paced day at sea. There's not a lot going on, and some of the stuff we've been doing, like the movie, we won't be able to film or anything like that, but we are going to Chops later.
Yes.
So we will be able to show you all of that, and then anything we do after that, maybe we'll do karaoke, who knows?
Yeah.
We don't really know. Hopefully we'll be able to show you that too. Kind of just a more of a chillax day. But tomorrow, we're going to Labadee.
Yes.
We're gonna see all of that.
Yeah.
For now though, it's Tom Hardy time. It's Venom time. Let's hit it up.
We are Venom.
Venom.
Ooh.
Do you want us to run aground, woman?
I'm running the ship. Hang on tight.
Angela, Captain Jack, put me in charge. I have to keep us safe.
Oh no, there's a big wave ahead.
It's a fake wheel, dummy. Venom. That was fun.
That was fun.
First time seeing that. I liked it.
I did too. It was really good. I don't know a lot about the comics and stuff like that. I just know that it has to do with Spider-Man, so I hope they make another one. I enjoyed it.
That was cool. I've always been a Venom fan. A couple of notes about the theater. One, the chairs are very comfortable.
I thought so too.
Big, cushion, padded, nice. There's only us and like 3 or 4 other people in there, so that was cool. 2, they run Spanish subtitles for the entire film. I think at every single showing. So good for you if you would like Spanish subtitles. I will say it could get a little confusing at times because, at least in the movie we saw, Venom, there were times where people were speaking another language. And so then typically that gets subtitled, but then there were Spanish subtitles.
Yeah.
Kind of a little mix up there, but good to know that they offer that.
Oh, for sure. So then more people can enjoy it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But number 3, if the ship makes a ship-wide announcement via the captain, the cruise director, whoever, it will play in the theater. They won't stop the movie, it just plays right over it. That did happen to us.
Yeah, like we were in there and they made an announcement that I guess the main theater show was about to start. And it wasn't very long or anything like that, but
it's good.
But you could hear that over the regular movie, which I mean, if there was emergency or something, you wanted to do that. But yeah, so just to keep in mind that it could get slightly interrupted, but I mean, I thought the sound was good.
Sound was really good.
I thought the picture, and especially you could notice it a lot with this movie because there was a lot of action and booms and explosions and stuff like that. We sat all the way in the back, and I thought that was perfect viewing.
Yeah.
Because the back isn't very far because it's a small theater. I enjoyed it. I was very comfortable the whole time.
Yeah, I would definitely recommend catching a flick there. Maybe we'll see what else they got playing during this cruise. Who knows?
Yeah.
We got 9 nights. This is only number 2. We might end up doing another one. I don't know that we'll enjoy anything as much as I enjoyed that one though, because that kind of movie is right up my alley.
Well, yeah, action, comics,
funny,
Spider-Man.
Tom Hardy.
I mean, Spider-Man wasn't in it, but it's a Spider-Man.
Venom, always been one of my
storyline.
favorites. Tom Hardy, one of my favorite actors. So.
Yeah.
Now, well, almost now, we have 10 minutes, and it's time for steak.
Chop, chop, chop.
Yes, we have Chops coming up here in just 10 minutes, and we'll be sure to show you all the food. No, we're not sure if we're gonna talk about it while we're eating. We might just kind of film the food and then talk about it later, kind of thing.
That's kind of one of those things because I know sometimes we don't always do it the same way. We kind of try to feel out the vibe of the restaurant and how close we are to people and what our waiter's like, you know, kind of thing.
And we're with our family too, so you know, we would definitely want to show you guys everything and have you come along, but we also want to, you know, be with them and enjoy the meal too. So just we'll feel it out, figure out whatever works best, and that's what you'll see. And but we're definitely going to show you this stuff. So
at the very least, we'll show you all the food and then we'll talk about it when we get done.
Exactly.
So,
we'll let you know how it is.
Yeah.
That's up next. So let's go. I'm stuffed. But that meal, mwah.
That meal at Chops was excellent. When I say excellent, I mean excellent.
Flawless.
I don't think I have really any critiques or things that I would have changed.
I don't have any complaints. There were things that I would change. Well, first the bread.
It came with two kinds of bread. It came with an onion bread and it came with a regular loaf. I elected to have just the regular bread. It was fresh. The outside was crusty, the inside was soft. It came with two types of butters. It came with one regular butter, and then our server called it a cream cheese style butter. To me, it kind of tasted like it was just kind of herby. I really liked it, whatever the special butter actually was. So soup and salad.
Soup and salad, which we both had. Lobster Bisque, which this is one of the things that I do
agree with this.
It was made with lots and lots and lots of tarragon.
It was very strong. There were some small bites of lobster in it, but it was basically more of a smooth puree. There wasn't a lot of chunks in it.
No, it was good. It was just so much. It was just something I couldn't finish because it was so overwhelming, that flavor. And yeah, wasn't a lot of lobster to go with it. It was good though. It was good. Not complaining, just giving the facts.
I would probably maybe choose something different next time if I went back. But I wasn't disappointed that I got it. So
then we had the appetizer.
Yes.
Which I actually had ordered Caesar salad as well. That was really, really good. You know, not much to say. It's a Caesar salad. If they do it right, it should be pretty simple. Then I also had the Colossal shrimp cocktail. If you saw our Mariner of the Seas video where we went to Chops Grill, I had that same thing, and yes, I enjoyed it actually even more this time. The shrimp was so fresh, so good tasting. I don't use cocktail sauce, just ate the shrimp straight up. Wonderful.
I had I can't remember exactly what it was called on the menu, but essentially it was bacon. It was
Ooh,
like
yeah.
a pork. It kind of seemed like it was pork belly, but it was cut in it was cut in a strip like a slice of bacon would be. On top, there was like this barbecue, kind of spicy barbecue sauce that was cooked on top. That kind of made it for me.
Barbecue sauce mixed with Tabasco.
It wasn't spicy as in overwhelming hot or anything. Like if you don't like spicy stuff, I don't think you would have a problem with this.
No.
But it kind of just added some more flavor to it, giving it just a tiny bit of spice.
And our server was kind enough to bring out an additional bacon for the table to share, as well as a crab cake, which I didn't have any of. I don't like crab cake.
And I didn't either because I don't eat crab cake.
But the people who we dined with, the rest of our family who does eat crab cake, said it was very, very good.
Yeah, they enjoyed it.
Then on to the main show. Both had steak. I had the 16-ounce bone-in ribeye. You had the
9-ounce filet mignon.
And yours was like exceptional.
Mine was outstanding. I got it cooked medium and it came out medium. It was perfect. The flavor was great. I have no complaints with this steak.
The ribeye was very, very good too. It obviously was not as tender as the filet, which it shouldn't have been, but the flavor was great. This one particular ribeye was a little tough. If I was being a little critical, is a little tough. Again, being really picky.
Yeah.
But it was still really good. Flavor was great. Oh, our server was kind enough to bring out every side except baked potato, because he would have, but
that was something that if somebody wanted it, he would bring out an individual one for each person. We didn't ask for one.
Yeah, but we had everything else.
And the sides that it included was mushrooms. They were traditional small mushrooms that you would put on a steak. Cooked spinach, which once again, that was pretty standard. I thought it was cooked properly. It wasn't overdone or underdone. Mac and cheese I really liked because it wasn't a heavy mac and cheese. My favorite was the mashed potatoes. Didn't have a ton of seasoning to them, but it did have a decent amount of butter in them. And I just thought they were really creamy.
I thought the mashed potatoes were good. I thought the mac and cheese was good. I didn't like the asparagus. I'm not the biggest fan of asparagus. When we do cook it, I like to season it.
I think it's like lightly cooked in butter and probably a little bit of salt.
Very lightly though.
But it basically just tastes like asparagus.
One thing I was surprised I didn't like was the scalloped potatoes. It didn't taste like cheesy scalloped potatoes. It tasted like, I don't know, chivy or oniony.
I didn't get as much as that. I definitely feel like it was a little bit more buttery than cheesy. I liked them. It wasn't my favorite side. It's not one of the ones I kept going for.
And then dessert. I think everyone at our table ordered something different. I think we pretty much covered almost the entire gamut of key lime pie, red velvet cake, chocolate cake, cheesecake, and apple pie.
I tried to buy the key lime and I thought it was good. I thought the topping on top was excellent.
Red velvet cake was really good, moist. On the Mariner, I remember saying that the didn't taste like cream cheese icing, but it did here, and it was good. The cheesecake was very lemony, like exceedingly lemony. I thought the apple pie was a home run, maybe one of the best I've ever had, and our server was kind enough to wrap up one to go.
Yeah.
Just because.
Which was really nice that he offered if we wanted any desserts to go, if we wanted to have one later.
Our server was Rodrigo from the Philippines, by the way, and you should absolutely request him. He was awesome, exceptional, kept bringing us things.
He was very nice.
Dessert was really good, between the red velvet cake that I really liked and the apple pie, which was phenomenal. What
I actually ordered was the chocolate cake, which came with a scoop of ice cream and then a berry kind of compote. It was right up my alley because it was very chocolatey and rich, and the further you got inside, the gooier it got, and it was great.
All around, this was a really enjoyable meal. Everyone at our party thoroughly enjoyed it. I would say 9 out of 10. Maybe 9.5 out of 10. Because I just feel like the things that could improve were just really, really...
Preference.
Yeah, getting picky. And really critical with. So yeah, 9.5,
Yeah.
somewhere out of that.
It was very comfortable in there. When we were on Mariner, the tables seemed stacked very close together and it kind of made it uncomfortable. I feel like the way this restaurant was laid out was a lot more comfortable. I know how we said last night with Giovanni's that we don't unrecommend it, but we wouldn't go out of our way to recommend it. But I would say go to Chops. I think it's for sure worth it on this ship.
But I think we'll probably wrap up tonight. I don't think we're really gonna do anything else. I'm tired.
And you know what? Today has been a really relaxing day. Honestly, the meal has kind of, I think, made us a little bit tired. The steak was so good, we didn't want to stop eating it. We both finished.
Yeah, completely.
And we kind of overstuffed ourselves, but it was just because it was that good.
Today's vlog might have not been the most exciting. Like we said earlier, some of the stuff that we did, like the casino or watching Venom, we can't really film that. At least you got to see what the pool tables were like. We got to show you a little bit more of the ship, and then of course show you Chops. And then like we said earlier, tomorrow is Labadee, so
yeah,
we'll have a lot of fun with that.
I think we're going to go to sleep, get some good rest in so we can beach and swim tomorrow, and yeah, we can show you Labadee.
Awesome. And until next time, we will say happy travels.
Happy travels.